What's good, Dolphins fans? Welcome to what is hopefully going to be the start of a better NFL week. I swear to God, if it's not, I blame Royal and he's getting
we
kicked off the
said
show.
Tuesday, move on. Thursday,
I never said that.
No, we're not talking about it anymore. We're not talking about it
You
anymore.
didn't
I'm
say
not
that.
talking about it.
You
I'm
didn't
not
say that.
talking
Christian
about it. I just said
McCaffrey is in the medical tent. I'm so
Chill out. I picked up Hubbard in like every league just for shits and giggles. Holy hell.
All right, we're here to talk Miami Dolphins, not Kai's unfortunate fantasy team. Listen,
Or my Super Bowl prediction team.
bro,
Because of Sam Darnold.
You're wild. All right, listen. Check out Thrive Fantasy. There's a link in the description. All right. Also, like the video, subscribe to the channel. That's it. And now I'm throwing it to what I think is going to be a fan favorite. We're not going to pull in full screen because he doesn't like the full screen. However, Royal was not here on Tuesday. So Royal didn't get a chance to really vent and let it out. I tried to let him do that on Clutch Corner, and they all got mad about some stuff. I don't know. That shows those people, bro. What are we doing? Listen, Royal.
He really said those people.
Wow.
I know you do. More or less than Welch.
People.
More or less than Welch.
Definitely less, Michael.
Okay.
I hate you less than Welch.
Good enough. Good enough. Royal, listen, the floor is yours. I'm going to pull up a timer. Okay. You've got 3 minutes. You've got, where's the stopwatch? You've got 3 minutes. All right. 3 minutes to just say whatever you want about the offensive line. Get it off your chest. And then we go from there. Go.
Okay. So I told you I didn't need the full 3 minutes because the only person that I really want to talk about is Jesse fucking Davis. Okay. Listen.
We should get a button.
We do have a bleep button. Well, you're gonna have to pull that motherfucker up thousands of times. Listen, bleep.
I have a nut button.
Here.
Go
ahead.
How long do you have to play Jesse Davis and have him get your quarterback killed before you realize that this man should not be anywhere near your team? You can call him a swing tackle all you want, but the only part of swing that I want to see is Tua swinging on his ass for getting him murdered in the backfield of that game, bro. This man has been a complete.
Keep going. Your time is going.
Sure, no problem. But I have been on the boat of don't play Jesse Davis for the longest time, and I think just everybody felt that collective, depression when they saw this man get completely blown by trying to double team an inside rusher and just letting somebody get a free rush on Tua on his blind side. That is unacceptable for any lineman. I think the man should be cut. And I mean, it's kind of like Jesse Davis is the biggest gripe, but you cannot blame Jesse Davis alone. You can blame Austin Jackson, who has looked terrible, has been a huge regression. You can blame Robert Hunt, who has not been as dominant as some of us have projected him to be in the season going this season. You can blame Solomon Kinley. Dieter, has been the best offensive lineman, but that's a pretty low fucking bar. But Jesse Davis is the one. Like Jesse Davis is the one guy. Jesse Davis is the one guy that has been like the biggest glaring weakness in here. You knew he's not a starter. He said at the end of his life, too, remember Jesse Davis. And he took off of it. Thank you, Alfredo Arteaga. That is the perfect way of it. Like Jesse Davis essentially lost the Dolphins season when he let that on one play. He essentially ruined their season by letting Tua get creamed. This man is out for weeks now. And now you're putting your season in the hands of Jacoby Brissett as well as God knows what. They don't have. You're right. They don't have a running game to kind of help this transition at all. The line can't pass block. They can't run block. It's such a humongous issue, and it makes me feel like a jackass for picking the Dolphins to be any sort of contention this year. Because without a line, you can't do much of shit. You can't beat Buffalo. That's bigger.
We saw
issue.
that.
Right. We saw that
for like 3 years straight.
And you escaped the Patriots on the back of your defense. You escaped the Patriots despite the line play. And this season's not going to get any easier. We're not going to, and by the time Tua's come back, he's going to be working his way back from injury behind this exact same goddamn line. So that's the problem that the Dolphins are going to have for the rest of this year. And people either go ahead and take their time and accept it or try and move on from it as quickly as possible, which is what we're going to try and do here. I told you I only needed 255, Mike.
Technically, you did 257 because you said I only needed 255. But well done, sir. Well done. Beautiful rant. I love it.
I know you feel better because I felt better after Tuesday's show. So, it's like almost like a therapy session, bro. It's just, we got to let it all out. We got to vent.
Yep.
half the time we're
And
right.
now we got to work on. Now we got to figure out solutions. You got to figure out different ways to attack the next team.
I will counteract one of your points though. Right? You said they escaped with a win from New England.
Yes,
which is what I was talking about, but your name was why can't Dolphins fans just be happy, right?
Yeah. We're not talking about the past, Michael. We're moving on to the future. That's what we talk about the past on Tuesdays, and Thursdays we move on to the future, bro. So stop living in the past, bro.
No, but I was right though. I just need it.
But
we're good. But we're good, but I was right.
But 3 minutes is a long time for somebody to have a soliloquy. So sometimes you slip up with a few words, and escape might not have been the right word. But it was
for sure. I won. Cool. I'm good. I won. All right. I think, look, we're going to talk more about the offensive line because we're going to talk about it from a offensive line versus the Raiders standpoint. So we'll talk about it more there.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Look, it's a new week. This team needs to move forward. I think they need to hold on to that performance and feel bad about it and remember to never do that again. I just have no faith that they can actually go out there and perform, right? It's one thing to know what you need to do, and it's another thing to be able to actually go out there and do it. And this offensive line has not shown that capability. So with that being said, we are going into a new week. Brian Flores talked about making changes to the offensive line, and a change has been made. A reported change has been made. I don't think this was official from the team, right? Or was it official from the team? The Kinley thing.
I actually don't know. I know it. I know it's reported by a couple,
right? But I don't think it was officially released by the team.
I do not actually. Yeah, I don't.
But what was reported is Solomon Kinley has been benched because obviously he's our biggest issue.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. And Alfredo said this in our group chat. Solomon Kinley played poorly. Solomon Kinley also didn't get our quarterback sent off on a cart. So. Interesting, but the report is Solomon Kinley is going to be benched for Liam Eichenberg. I'll start with you, Juan. Do you think that move's actually going to help anything?
I think it can get worse. So it's
real quick, I'm just going to throw out Alfredo's. Alfredo has said that Liam Eichenberg says he worked as a first-team guard and tackle this week. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt that. It was a report, and I also wouldn't doubt that it's Flores probably playing games, same way they did with the ribs. Because no way the MRI comes back on Monday like everything's clean, and then the next day they're like, "Lol, JK, it's fractured."
I don't know. I don't know what they're really planning to do. I think the scapegoat in this situation is Kinley. They're trying to basically say, like his communication deficiencies and his ability to, I guess, help out Austin isn't there. I don't see him as the problem. Mm-hmm. He's not a solution. He is a problem, but he's not the problem, right? And it's a little frustrating now based off what Alfredo's telling us about what Liam said. Maybe we have Austin or Jesse on a short leash. But then it's like, damn, you're really going to have your rookie left tackle, left guard, or right tackle potentially play whoever plays the worst. That's what it sounds like to me. It's like Liam is just going to take whoever's the worst guy, whether that was Kinley, whether that was Jesse Davis, or whether that was Austin Jackson, and he's going to take their spot.
Yep.
Okay, well, what about the other two guys that are sucking? Or what do we what do we do here? And it's like, that's where I'm going to wait and see. I'll try to be a little more positive, but this Raiders D-line is a very good one. This Raiders D-line could potentially give us fits with just 4. Not even.
We're gonna talk about Max Crosby later on because that's gonna be a big one.
Crazy. And it's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah. Before we get to Kai's thoughts on this move, because I do want to get to them, I do just want to bring up some comments because I think it's nice to interact with the people, right? Hussam says that Liam will help with communications, a la Eric Flowers. And I will say this. I don't know if you guys agree with me on this.
Eric Flowers
if Liam Eichenberg.
We're being positive today, Juan.
I'm sorry.
Kai, you got to be real too, though. Hold on. Here's my thing with this one. If you're counting on your rookie left tackle who has now played, if he plays left guard, 3 different positions already this season, if he's the one that's fixing your communication, that's some terrible news for your offensive line.
Or just for Kinley about how bad he is. I mean, if that's the way the Dolphins are framing it.
Yep. Alex says he misses Jake Long. I mean, I still would have rather had Matt Ryan, but
Yeah.
It's neither here nor there. Nobody wants to see Jesse Davis out there. I think they will because they are stubborn as hell. That is just how it goes. Huh?
They're benching Kinley, which
Who
means
do y'all
Jesse Davis is trotting his
curious,
ass right back out there.
Just here, who do you guys think they're more stubborn for? The first round pick or like the culture player? I really don't know.
I think they're equally stubborn for both.
I think the culture player. For sure.
Is Jesse Davis the culture player?
Yeah. He's like previous regimes players, and he comes in
so
he's
and
helps
obviously
guide.
the answer here. Anybody who can get your franchise quarterback killed and still be trotted out onto the field, like there's your answer.
Well, and you have if you listen,
he got that man wrecked, Michael Christian.
If you listen to Monday's 3 yards per carry, Simon mentioned something that's a very good point. It is very, very weird to see an offensive line that is this young across the board, right? Normally you have a little bit more, and I think their only option to do that is Jesse Davis, and they're just sticking to it until it gets people killed. It's now gotten people killed. They need to do something about it. I agree with you. That is their thought process. I wouldn't doubt that's their thought process.
It continued to get the quarterback after him killed too. Like it's like it got Tua killed, and then it got Jacoby beat up pretty bad.
Yeah, Jacoby got smacked.
Jacoby was getting tossed in there, bro. So it's like
Jesse Davis was a captain.
I hate to say this, bro. I hate to say this, but it's starting to feel like they're going to have to move somebody to get something in there. And the position that they're going to have to move is a wide receiver. They're going to have to move one of these wide receivers to probably get
talking about making a trade?
Yeah. They're going to have to get somebody in that offense.
We kind of go ahead. We kind of touched on it on the last show. So the 2016 season where the Miami Dolphins had Adam Gase, I think it was game 3 that we played against the Bengals. I believe that was like Thursday Night Football. Maybe it wasn't game 3. It was really early on in the season. And it was not Robert Hunt. It was Billy Turner, your now starting guard or former starting guard, and Dallas Thomas, who played absolutely atrocious. The offense could do nothing all night. And I think by Saturday, both of them were let go, just straight up released.
I think there was a third player too, but he wasn't that big name.
But they made that drastic change right after, right? This team is not averse to drastic changes, right? They got rid of KVN after 1 year. No, they got rid of Kyle Van Noy after 1 year. They got rid of Shaq Lawson after 1 year. They got rid of Bernard McKinney after one training camp. They're sticking with this offensive line. Granted, not Solomon Kinley. Kai, I mean, the stubbornness to stick with what they do and don't. What do you think?
Can I play a video that describes how I feel?
Go ahead.
Oh, malo.
That's how I feel, bro.
Is that to us?
No, I feel like I'm just getting slapped by the Dolphins 24/7 with this, bro.
I can't. Yeah, that's for life, though. Bro. That's for life. This is what we're built for.
Sam Darnold looking bad. Sorry.
Sam Darnold looking like Sam Darnold.
All right, you know what? Here, I won't throw it to Kai for the offensive line because he seems very down about it, and I don't want to.
I'm not down. I mean, there's a couple things, that I'm down about right now. Like Christian McCaffrey's been ruled out for the rest of the game, so I guess I'm going 0-3 in fantasy this week.
Really?
Since then, Sam Darnold's looked like crap, so that it is what it is. But also just the offensive line, how could you put out? I don't want to touch on it too much just because I don't want to make things worse. Like, how can you trot out Jesse Davis again? Like, you just can't. I get that he's a captain. I get the yada, but you cannot just. He willingly got your quarterback murdered. You cannot put him back out onto the field.
He made the choice to get Tua murdered.
Have you seen the video? I think it was who was it? I think it was Emmanuel Acho that showed the video and asked Marcellus Wiley something like that, and was like, "So what is this pass rush move that he's doing? Is it complicated?" He's like, "Nope." He lowered his body about half an inch, and then he just ran.
Some breaking news, really quick. I know it's going to throw a little bit of things off.
Is it about the Dolphins?
No. Ian Rappaport just tweeted that the NFL is going to change Super Wild Card Weekend. It'll have 2 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday, and the final wild card game Monday Night Football.
That's lit as fuck,
That's
bro.
Yo,
big.
that's gonna
That's
be
lit.
A 3-day playoff weekend, bro.
I'm
that's
glad
gonna be
bro.
great because
I'm-
we won't be invested in any of those games.
No, absolutely not.
Because we're not
Why
going to
would
be
you
in the
do that?
wild card. We're going to win the division. Jesus, bro.
Level-headed
I'm
Kai.
taking
Love
him
it.
out for a second if he's not gonna be
Listen
real.
to me. Listen to me, dog.
No,
Don't make me get the helmet. I'll get the helmet. Jakeem.
that might
No,
be
sorry, not
in
Jakeem.
every-
Jacoby Brissett
Yeah,
is going to
Jakeem
beat
on
the
the
Raiders
brain?
this weekend. Book it.
okay. So you know what? I had it there. We're gonna go through this one quickly. You're saying Jacoby Brissett is gonna be greatness, right? Jacoby's probably starting.
Hell no, he's not going to be greatness.
No, but
He's not going to be greatness. I just think they're going to win.
Okay, Jacoby Brissett. I will say this right now, and I want to hear what you guys think. No matter what happens this weekend, this is all bad for Tua, in my opinion. Because the Dolphins go out there and lose. Tua was too soft to go out there and play, and he was injury prone, and that's what happens. Hold on.
Yeah.
Second one,
I don't
Jacoby
wanna hear
Brissett.
it.
I'm listening.
I
Hold
don't
on.
wanna hear
No,
that
we
one.
got to talk about it. Second, Jacoby goes out there and wins the game. Should they be playing Jacoby instead of Tua? Do you know this is what's going to happen?
I
It's
know
both
it
of
is.
them,
That's
and I'm
that,
not saying that's
just
not
like
what's
listen,
going to happen.
listen. Let's not. This is a stupid conversation, bro.
You have
This
to
is a
talk about it
stupid
because it's exactly what's going to come up.
But it's a real conversation though. Like to Michael's point, it's
Oh
an
my!
absolute,
Are we gonna play Jacoby Brissett over Tua when he comes back? No.
That's not the
Jacoby
point,
wins. Jacoby wins this week against the Raiders and next week
I
against
don't
the
give a
Colts. They're gonna keep holding out Tua.
Look,
Bless
let's
Ethan
just bring
Skolnick's soul. I don't give a
stats in
flying
here.
fuck
Let's
if
go-
Jacoby
let's
Brissett
bring
beats
Okay,
the
some
Raiders.
stats into here.
wait, hold on. So listen,
Jacoby
first of
Brissett
all-
for his career is 11 for 19.
I'm not
It's 11
saying
and
Jacoby
19.
Brissett is good. Timeout.
He is
So
among the
pardon me.
worst.
But this is
in
a dumb-
QBR
No,
and
Michael-
yards per
No,
attempt.
No.
of that time.
I'm not gonna let you guys jump Michael like this because this is the legitimate conversation
Wait, what did
that's
I
going
jump?
to be had. That's going to be had. If they
Shut the
if
fuck
they
up,
tweak
Juan.
the
You know what you jumped
whatever.
on.
If they tweak the offense just a little bit and Jacoby Brissett goes out there and have some kind of success, people have not been high on Tua yet anyway. Don't act
hold
like
on.
if this
This
man
isn't-
go out here and swing the ball.
And here's the thing: I'm not talking about Colin Cowherd. No, I'm being serious. I'm not talking about Colin.
No,
I'm talking about Dolphins Twitter.
He's saying this is what Colin's going to talk about on his A block come Monday morning.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It's
sure.
gonna be everybody. It's not just gonna be Colin. And that's
So,
what
all
I'm
right,
saying.
all right, all
We
right.
can
So-
ignore.
so-
No.
so-
We'll move
no,
on and
I
They've
we'll
wanna-
have
already
a
I wanna
conversation.
talk
they've
about it.
already
I wanna
talked
talk
about
about it.
whether or not the Dolphins should have drafted
in
a
this
quarterback
in this
this year.
hypothetical.
Pat McAfee had an
where-
entire thing today about how Jacoby Brissett was an MVP candidate. It's already started, Mike.
My dick.
Like,
Right. But here's what we're gonna do. Right.
Who said that?
Pat
said
McAfee said that.
No, Pat
Yes.
said that. Not one of
Yes.
his little.
He's been honest since Jacoby played last year for the Colts. No, before he got injured. Whatever season we beat the I don't remember what fucking one it was. This comment too. That's so true. Everyone's saying, "Oh, bring Reed Sinnett in the game."
Right, you remember when
Preseason,
everybody
bro,
was
you
excited
guys
about
are-
Brandon
They saw him
Doughty?
against four stringers on the Bengals.
Yep.
Chill
guys
out,
remember
bro.
Brandon
XFL
Doughty?
players.
Listen,
AFL
look,
players.
let's ignore the conversation. We'll ignore the
D3
conversation. I agree with you.
bowling
It's
players.
a dumb conversation, but it is going to be what's going to take over Twitter
It's fucking
the
gonna
entire
happen,
next week.
100%.
That's
If
fine.
we
And win- all those
if
people
we
that'll be
win-
there will be the annoying
if we
freaking
win,
people.
We're
dog.
gonna go back to a starter reliever program, and I swear to you guys now, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Listen, we all know
I will
we all
lose my
know that there's
mind.
only two options from here on out. It's either Tua's the guy or they trade for DW in the offseason. We all know that that's what's going to end up being the play. Let's be real. Like, I'm not trying to say anything about Jacoby, but it's like if they decide that Tua's not the guy, as much as people might dislike it, we know what's going to happen in the offseason. And it's going to be
Time
the
out,
exact
time out,
trade.
time out.
That's what we're
If
I got
Tua-
a question.
Go ahead.
I got it. This question is from Kendall. Real question, Michael.
Oh, what he said.
Would you rather the Heat win a championship or fix the Dolphins' O line?
Offensive line, 100%. That's an easy.
The Heat
that's
have
an
won
easy-
three
Why is
championships.
that the
I've been
answer?
alive.
That's so easy though. We've
Listen
seen
That's
to me.
very
rings.
easy.
I have
Why is
lived-
that the answer?
Shut up. I have
I've-
lived through
I've-
three different Heat championships in my lifetime.
And not a single
Three.
Dolphins O line.
The Miami Dolphins have
You
never
fix the
won a
Dolphins'
playoff
O
game.
line, they're still not going to win a championship.
Oh my
They'll be a
God,
lot
McCaffrey's
closer.
going to the freaking locker room too. I mean, he's already been ruled out, but it's like
They'll be a lot closer, bro. I'm 100%.
Yeah, but they won't with the best offensive line in the league.
With
the
a
Dolphins
with
won't
a
win
good
the Super
offensive line, I think this team could win a Super Bowl. Not this year, but next year.
Bowl. Yeah, but the Heat win a championship now. This championship
Nope.
guaranteed.
Fix the O-line. Fix the O-line.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Royal. Like you're making so much sense,
Yeah.
but like I'm gonna be biased, and
I need to have success somewhere else. I've seen
yeah, I'm
Listen,
not gonna
if
have
you're
no
telling me that
logical
Tyler
sense
Hero
here.
is the man that hits the game-winning shot to win the Heat and NBA championship, then 100%. But that wasn't
Nope.
included
He
in the
said,
question.
if who hits the game winning what?
If Tyler Hero hits a
You're gonna get him
game-winning
cranked
shot,
up. You're
then
gonna
I'll
get
be
him cranked
like,
up right now, Kai.
Mike, take control of your show, bro. It's gotten
Yeah,
out of
well,
hand
look,
now, bro. Like,
let's go
Bro,
back.
Talking
I'm
about
not-
Tyler
regret.
Hero?
No.
I'm not like some people. Okay, I'm not gonna be riding Tyler.
Who wrote Tyler?
Listen, okay, we're gonna bring it all back. I made a mistake bringing up the whole Tua thing because y'all
Cares
went
about 17
nuts.
points in the first
All right.
quarter, dog.
Look, let's go over this weekend against the Raiders. Okay, you're looking at the Raiders are currently 4-point favorites, right? Which has gotten a lot bigger ever since
Yeah, I think
Tua
they were
was
even before
deemed
that,
out.
everything,
We're
yeah.
about even, right? So the Raiders are the number 1 yards per game offense in the NFL.
Yeah.
However,
Derek Carr
that
is
is
like
all because of
817
passing.
yards.
That's
yeah.
all because of passing. They're first in passing, 30th in rushing. They're 7th
Tried
in
throwing
points per
away
game
2
at
games.
29.5. Okay. The Dolphins defense. Actually, wait, I don't have that one. No, the Raiders defense is complete middle of the pack, both passing yards and rushing yards, 16th in both of them.
Yeah, but they
All
got
right.
like they might not be statistically good, but they got talent at every
Their
level.
rush defense, I think, is much better than it's looking statistically right now, and I think it's really inflated by the game they had against the Raiders.
I like their
What
team,
is
man.
their what is their
The
if
Raiders
anything-
against the Raiders?
Sorry, against the
Bro.
Ravens, bro. English.
Yeah.
What is there to be had against this Raiders team? Is there anything that the Dolphins can kind of pick on or take advantage of on either side of the ball? I'll throw that to all of you, and I'll start with Royal.
yeah, the fact that they're going to throw the ball to Darren Waller 20 times, you know it's coming.
Well, I'm saying take advantage for on the Dolphin side.
Yeah,
so
I
you're
think-
saying
Yeah,
that
on
they're
the
going to take
Dolphins,
it.
on the Dolphins side, the Dolphins know that they're going to throw the ball to Darren Waller. They have people that can make that a tough task in terms of their secondary. Take Darren Waller away, make other guys beat you. Of course, you're going to have a tough time with that running game, but if you can eliminate Darren Waller out of their offense, then you've gone a long way into taking out what they're trying to do to you. So I think
Okay.
Darren Waller is the only real avenue that they might have.
Now you're kind of jumping my script here a little bit, but I like it. We'll do it. Right? We have matchup previews. No, we do. We have matchup previews. You bring up Darren Waller. We might as well talk about him now. Last year, Darren Waller versus Eric Rowe, because that is the matchup that's going to happen. Right? Eric Rowe is our tight end stopper. He's paid to go up against guys like Darren Waller. Last year, Darren Waller had 5 receptions on 6 targets for 112 yards and 0 touchdowns. And a couple of those targets were really key, tough grabs that Darren Waller had that gave the Raiders momentum to kind of keep going and keep the game close. All right. So do we think that Eric Rowe is going to have a better outing this time against Darren Waller? Just about the same or worse?
I would pray and hope that Flores doesn't do the same thing again.
Okay.
I love Eric Rowe. I think he can handle 98% of the league as far as a tight end. But Darren Waller, that boy's special. Travis Kelce, that boy's special. There's a couple other ones that you don't put anybody one-on-one with them, no matter who you have, right? I would definitely have it be where I like Byron and X are gonna have to earn their money, because realistically, like, I know Hunter Renfro's a little white kid, but little white kid gets first downs.
He does.
Henry
That
Ruggs,
honestly, I feel like Hunter Renfro is one of the closest we've seen to a like
Wes Welker.
Cole Beasley, Wes Welker kind of thing. Like I think Cole Beasley's closer, and then it's Hunter Renfro.
Yeah. Henry Ruggs is I feel like it's starting to catch on fire now. I like their other receiver. I think it's Brian Edwards, or I think it is. Zay Jones is the next Bill, so we've seen him too. So they got pieces we gotta be careful for. I feel like what I would want us to attack it with as far as Waller is definitely having the corners being one-on-one on islands, and I'm bracketing Waller like every single play. It's either gonna be Eric Rowe plus Javon, or Eric plus Devin, or Eric or Eric plus whoever you want to put him with. Like,
So you want to bracket Waller the way the Bills did our
I'm doing it like you
blitz.
did with Calvin Johnson, like in the red zone. Like you put 2 people on him, like he's like on a punt.
Punt coverage.
Yeah, 100%. You put 2 guys on that boy, and you say, you know what? If anybody else wants to beat me, I'll take it. But Darren Waller cannot be the reason we get beat.
Yeah. So I mean, at that point, you're looking at probably Byron Jones versus Henry Ruggs.
I'm having Byron Jones on Ruggs because Ruggs will move a lot.
Right. You're probably putting Coleman on Renfro.
I think Nick ends up getting a lot more PT.
Okay. And then X on whoever's left. Let him
Brian Edwards, yeah.
Right, but I mean, if he gets beat by Brian Edwards, so that's a woof.
He's a good 50-50 ball type of player, but
Is
if Derek Carr, that's what I was gonna say. If Derek Carr gets a little froggy, I do like X to get a pick.
Okay, Kai, do you think Eric Rowe is going to have a better outing this year against Darren Waller, or just the defense in general?
The defense in general, probably. Eric Rowe, no, but also at the same time, Darren Waller wasn't great last week, so I guess take it for what it is. I'm saying that's a Darren Waller wasn't great last week. Positivity doesn't matter when I'm talking about the enemy. There's no positivity for what they do wrong.
I'm saying positivity where you're saying Eric Rowe's going to do better against Darren Waller.
Oh yeah,
I'm a realist.
You had a quick no.
I have, yeah. I might be
like
positive, but I'm a
Like
realist.
you sound like
Randy was out of his goddamn mind on Tuesday. Okay, Randy was out of his goddamn mind. Yo, I was high on some shit.
I went back and
Randy
saw that
was
show.
gone,
Randy was off one, bro.
Yeah, listen, Randy's assumptions on a rookie after week 2. Woof, what an idiot. All right,
hey, listen,
Royal.
Let's just make sure we tell the Dolphins we don't want to see Randy next week Tuesday. Please,
we're not going to see Randy next week Tuesday. Look,
you better pray.
Well, obviously, we'll talk about more on pregame, but like,
motherfucker gonna start getting louder.
Some things to note, like, and I know we're talking about kind of like Darren Waller, but I guess it goes just because of what the Raiders are dealing with right now. Josh Jacobs did not participate in a second straight practice. It looks like he's not going to play.
I don't think he's going to.
Richie Incognito also did not participate, but they did get back Yannick Ngakoue. And Carl Nassib was limited, but he'll probably play. And then Jonathan Abram has an Achilles injury, but he was full practice today.
Oh, really?
So
interesting.
And then Jesse fucking Davis was limited, and so was Jakeem Grant Sr. So
I did not just cheer for that man being limited.
No rooting for injuries, guys. What's wrong with you? All right, Royal.
I'm not. I'm just stating facts.
Will Waller have a better or worse performance than he did last year? 5 receptions, 112 yards, 0 touchdowns.
I think it's going to be a little bit worse. I think after that first game where he saw 20 targets, I think that kind of put the league on notice as to what they're trying to do. Yeah, it might leave some other things open, but
I lost a fantasy game because of him.
Right, the Dolphins are capable, but the Dolphins are capable. Like to Juan's point, they're capable of bracketing Waller with multiple defenders and leaving their 2 best corners on islands to be able to deal with the talent that they have on the outside. And if we're talking about Josh Jacobs being injured, then the running game's not going to be as powerful. So yeah, I think Darren Waller has a worse game than he did last year.
Okay,
they had
say it, Juan.
52 total rushing yards last week against the Steelers.
Say it.
Kenyon Drake revenge game.
Kenyon Drake played against Pittsburgh and had 7 carries for 9 yards.
Haven't we already played Kenyon Drake since he's left? Because we played him when he was on the Cardinals.
Yes, indeed. And he had no, he did not. He had a horrible game.
Yeah.
Did he?
Did not have a good game.
Oh no, that was the 1-2. Yeah, never mind.
Yes,
the 1-2 game.
You've gone
so crazy, bro. Yes, it did.
I stopped. You guys,
bro, the hate. You guys see it. Listen, if you were not group chat, you see how terrible this man Juan is. Juan, going back to the original question because we've gotten that position match by the way, just because Royal brought it up. He didn't even play. You see, get out of here.
Yeah,
what do you mean? I told ya. You said he went off.
Stupid. Look, bro.
Juan, what is the one thing the Dolphins can take advantage of in this game, if anything?
So they don't have the best rush defense, right? They do have Denzel Perriman, who we are all familiar with, I think, a little bit. And with him there and them still not having a good rush defense, I mean, that just lets you know that you can take advantage of him in the pass game because we damn sure ain't going to run on nobody. So, I mean,
we're not bringing this up perfect because we said it'd be a touchy subject, and we're not doing this with rookies after 2 weeks, but cover 3, oh my gosh.
What do you mean we're not doing this? We had a whole entire listen, bro. I had like 4,000 votes on a poll where we were doing this after 2 weeks with another rookie. So I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
Yeah, we
Dolphins
already
Twitter
out here.
is ready to do this with
Yeah, we
another
already
rookie.
out here.
They don't give a fuck about 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 snap. They don't care.
Go ahead, Juan. Keep going.
Nah, yeah, I think it's just definitely gonna be attacking them on the run. If
Look
we can get
defeated.
anything going.
Randy looks defeated.
Randy
look
looks
defeated too.
Real.
I got no hope.
Randy looks the
Bro.
realest. Yeah, that's what
Me
it is.
and Royal, man, we're the only ones, bro. Positivity
you're by
train.
yourself. You're by
Nah,
yourself.
Royal.
Royal
Jesse Jesse
bro.
Davis got Tua Tagovailoa wrecked. Okay,
Honestly,
And
listen.
Look,
listen.
and I'm sad
Nah,
too, but
I
let's
went
be
from-
real. It's
listen,
like
that took the wind out of my
Yeah,
sails.
I went
bro.
from Chris Kaufman to Simon Clancy, bro. I'm not.
I've been Simon since
wasn't Simon like having
No.
that
Time out.
talked off
You
the
have
ledge
not been
today?
Simon since then. What the hell did you say week 2 pregame show? Say what you said.
when it
Say what you said.
I finished
No.
my
Say
sentence.
it.
I
Say it.
finished my sentence and I said I've been Simon since Jesse Davis blew the bag. That's what I said. That's what
Bro,
I meant to say.
you're like
flaky as hell.
you're like
bro.
a pancake, bro.
God.
You flip and flop. Like,
You know who got
Oh, okay.
pancaked? Brandon Jones got pancaked on that 46-yard touchdown run.
dude, what is
Don't talk to
bro,
me about fucking pancakes.
how do we
right now.
let him
All right.
like live, bro?
And you know what's worse? You talking about revenge games? You know who's the starting right guard or right tackle or no right guard? Jermaine Elimunor.
Who fucking cares?
You mean Illuminor?
That's what I said.
Illuminor.
That's what I said. I said it the Spanish way. Elimunor is gonna be out there.
Illuminor?
With Kenyon Drake, we're talking about full on revenge game, bro. I'm 100%. They're gonna go for like 800
You think
yards.
so? Okay, so you're saying Illuminor is gonna go up against Christian Wilkins and kick his ass?
I think he's angry. He's angry. I mean, he shouldn't be. He went from Miami to Vegas. You're not really losing. It's like
Oh,
it's like a
Miami's better.
draw.
No, Miami's better.
Bro,
Really?
this let me tell you guys exactly what's gonna happen, like always.
Here we go.
The Raiders are gonna win games they're not supposed to win. They're gonna lose games that they're supposed to win.
No.
They're gonna be in the race.
No.
They're gonna be in the race for the playoffs,
No.
and then they're gonna look back at a week 3 game against the Miami Dolphins that they lost that kicked them out of the playoffs. It happens every freaking year with the Raiders.
No. They always start 6-2, and then they finish 8-8.
Dude,
Let's just be honest.
there's no such thing as 8-8 anymore,
I
dog.
cannot believe we are fighting over this. So funny enough that you bring that up. That was
Raekwon is
another
not bad.
position matchup that I had going on, which was the Dolphins run game against the Raiders rush defense.
Yo, just to be specific, they went 2-0 last year and lost in week 3.
Bro, this guy is always
Who they
like
play?
2 minutes behind. Okay, listen. The
2 minutes
Dolphins-
behind. I was like 20 seconds
Who they
behind.
play?
Fuck
Who
you.
they play? Who they play?
The New England Patriots.
We good?
But they beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So what do you want to do, huh?
That they're really good. We couldn't.
This
beat
show
the
feels
Chiefs.
like the backstage conversations as opposed to us being live.
It
on
really
stream,
did. It's
where
really.
we
It's
should
really.
be talking about the Dolphins.
I try, right? I try. And Kai's just like, let me look this up. I'll come back to you in 30 seconds. and I try to transition and we're back.
Mike, that was a lie.
Don't disrespect me.
Show back, and then you
Good
go
Lord.
around and
All right,
start
everybody,
over again.
everybody shut up. All right. You brought up the Dolphins run offense against
Shut the fuck up.
facts, all of you. Okay. We average 72.5 rush yards per game. The Raiders allow
Holy
114.
Crap. Wow.
Now the Raiders allow
That's
114, and that is inflated, like I said, because of the Ravens game.
So 50
where-
on the way.
Lamar Jackson and Tyson Williams completely went off.
Tyson
Okay.
has some 77 yards.
On 9 rushes.
God, if we can't run on the Raiders, dog, I swear,
Okay,
we're not running
so if we
on
can't-
our grandmothers.
If
Like
we
we're
can't-
fried.
Oh, whoa.
I'm not putting that
afraid-
comment up, Alf.
I love it. Put it up. I don't care. Put it up. Put it up. I'll put it
I
up.
feel
I'll do
like
it.
for
I'll do it.
legal reasons,
I'll
that's
do
a
it.
bad idea.
You know what? You make good.
It ain't my
sense.
legal reason.
I don't care. That's an A1 comment for me. It's there.
I
People
am
can
for
see
it.
it.
Cosby.
It's a great comment. I love it, Alfredo. Okay. So if the Dolphins are going to take advantage of rushing the ball, who are they going to do that with? Because those running backs seem awfully below average.
Carries, bro. Like,
Yo,
stop
imagine if
bullshitting,
Savon Ahmed
bro.
gets like a 25-point freaking fantasy game on Sunday. I'm gonna hate myself.
Okay, first of all, we're not talking about fantasy right now. Stop.
But if he has a great fantasy game, he probably had a great game, dog. I don't know what you want from me.
Okay, so
I mean,
if one
technically.
running back goes off, you're saying it's going to be Ahmed, Juan?
I would like it to be Ahmed because
No, if
it's
one
not
running back goes off, I don't
Bring him
care
in the
who
passing
you want.
game.
Who's it going to be?
Malcolm Brown. I fucking don't know at this point. I like going off is like a 7-yard
He said
touchdown
Malcolm
run.
Brown.
Like what are we talking about going off? Like
Okay, so just
a
just to be clear.
13-yard run might be going off.
Okay,
for
you know what?
Malcolm
I'll come
Brown.
back to you on that. Roy, who do you think? One guy that's going to go off if we take advantage of this. Who's going to be?
You saw that last comment?
Right. I think it's gonna be Gaskin.
Yo, what?
You think it's going to be Gaskin?
Yeah, if we got to pick a guy who's going to be able to take advantage of what the Oakland Raiders don't do well, it's probably going to be Gaskin. Ahmed is a sexy pick, but Gaskin is the more complete back, so I think that he has more tools to be able to get that complete.
So by more complete, do you mean like pass blocking?
I mean, more complete in terms of like running the ball.
Fuck, Michael.
No, I'm just making sure.
No.
We all know he
not-
don't need no
not
pass
pass
blocking.
blocking.
Ain't
No.
nobody on this
All right.
team pass blocking.
I'm about to say
Malcolm
Ahmed is
Brown
not a
is pass blocking.
Yeah,
No, time out.
But
No.
Ahmed is absolutely
No.
out
Even
there
even
in terms of-
Brown, they all suck. They
Yeah,
all
that's
suck at
terrible.
pass blocking.
But
Well,
but
like,
Ahmed
there's like
is the
scales
worst.
of sucking though. Like you could like
Ah-
suck.
Ahmed is the worst though. He's
Sam
a
Darnold fumble, love it.
Yo, Sam Darnold
If
looks
you
like
want-
crap. Juan, what happened?
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be the day
Yeah,
that he gets introduced
stupid.
to the world.
Hey,
Well, he's done it
wait,
for 2 weeks in
time
a
out.
row. He's
Juan,
2-9.
what did you say about Sam Darnold this season? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna be?
Super Bowl contender.
Stupid. Set yourself up, stupid. All right. One running back that's gonna go off. Who's it gonna be?
Savon Ahmed. Not Salvon Ahmed. Savon Ahmed.
Okay, Savon Ahmed. All right, you ready for this? First of all, I'm gonna get at Juan. You
What?
said Ahmed, Mr. Gaskins, right? You were all high on Gaskins, and you were like, he had X amount of yards if you stretch him out.
You want to talk about it? I
Where's
still
he
say
at?
9-8. I said 9-8 too. What's up? You want to talk about it? You want to get
Yeah,
frisky?
but then you
wanna
also
get
said
froggy?
Super Bowl this past Sunday.
I never said Super Bowl.
Yes, you did.
I
Yes,
agreed
you
for
did.
somebody who says Super Bowl. I ain't never. The word Super Bowl ain't never leave Juan Cardona mouth. He knows not to talk about Dolphins and Super Bowl.
You said that. You said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No,
Okay.
papa.
Kai, next show on Tuesday, we're clipping when he talked about Super Bowl after Alfredo brought it up, right? Okay.
Please do. Win
Okay,
me.
because you said it. 'Cause
He
you
might,
said it.
maybe
I have
maybe he said it
never
after
in
the
my
fact,
life.
no?
I have never in my life has said Dolphins or Super Bowl without it being never in the middle of it. Never.
Bro, you said it. You
Ah,
capping.
I can't, dog. There's no way I said that.
You never said that.
I must have been high off life. I really don't.
Stop the cap.
Somebody said Jacoby's going to pass for over 250.
Uh,
Would
so
that
Who
would be
the
a,
hell
that
said
would,
that?
would that be a season high for
Aaron.
the Dolphins?
Aaron, bro, listen, we love
Yes,
you,
it
guy.
will.
You're always here.
I
You- yeah.
swear I will leave this room and you are like what? Who?
Didn't that
I'm growing depressed. I'm growing very, very, very depressed.
Yo, I just know that was clipped from like a serious episode, but it just fits so perfectly.
Alfredo. Okay, I feel like Alfredo saves this stuff up and doesn't
Bro.
say them on 3 yards per carry. Because
But he says them here.
So that if
Yeah.
anybody gets in trouble, we get in trouble on
Fuck
our
it.
show.
Fuck it. I'll take it.
Right? Because CK said something about Minshew being trailer trash, and Alfredo was like, bro, that guy has a family. Out here, Alfredo's savage AF, bro. What are we doing?
Oh, here,
Out
Alfred.
here.
Alf don't care, bro.
We
Bro,
out here, bro.
I love Alfredo. I really do. Look, if there's one running back that's gonna go off, it's gonna be me. Okay, the Dolphins called me up. I got elevated
Big
to the
facts.
53.
They needed some
All right.
dulce de leche cheesecake.
Listen, they need a little bit of Hispanic power in there. I'm gonna hit them with some spin moves. I'm just gonna be hitting B all day. All right, I'm gonna be spinning up and down the field. Nobody's gonna touch me.
Oh, that sounds like a lot more than anybody we have does.
No lie though. If I ever got thrown out onto a football field, I'm out after one play. They tackle me once, I'm done. My career's over.
Just score that one play though. Just be great. Don't be,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
be afraid to
That
be
one-
great, bro.
Hey,
That
Aaron,
one play
I
I'm gonna
respect you,
score,
but
they're
you
gonna
put
hit me after the
the-
play, and then I'm done. All right. Look, here's the last position matchup we have to talk about, and Stephen A. Smith hit the nail on the head because I'm growing very depressed. We have to face
that
Max
white boy.
Crosby.
White boy.
Max
Oh.
Crosby, just for fun. Max Crosby over 2 weeks has 2 sacks, Not that crazy of a number. Good number. Not that crazy of a number. Anybody want to take a guess as to how many quarterbacks hits he has after 2 weeks? Not pressures, hits.
10 or 12, probably. If I
He
take
has
a wild
10.
guess.
He has
Okay,
10
cool.
quarterback hits,
Holy
5 in each
fucking
game.
hell, fine. He's gonna kill it.
Bro, Michael Payton, listen. Put me on the cover of Madden after a mediocre season. That's what I'm talking about. Look, Max Crosby is gonna go up against whoever the hell Dolphins throw out there. What's gonna be?
What's gonna be?
Damn, and you know what's crazy? It's not even that he had one good game and then one bad game, bro. He's had back-to-back games of 5 quarterback
Mhm.
hits.
5 in each.
Jeez.
Okay. Is
He's
Max
gonna
Crosby
double
going,
that this week?
Is Max Crosby going to absolutely eat our lunch?
Are we saying? Is the question is he going to
And
be
this
the
is- all right,
final
hold on,
nail?
and this is true. He did only have one quarterback hit and one pressure versus Robert Hunt last year. He's probably not going up against Robert Hunt.
Yeah,
If he goes up against everybody else.
Oh no, he put it again. I was gonna say you went back up and found that, but nah, he just commented it again.
But yeah, I think Max has taken the next step. I didn't feel him that dominant last year as I did this year. This year he's everywhere.
And
He is
usually
a
on
problem.
NFL teams, players progress, right? Not like
Well,
the Dolphins
well,
players usually. So
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Michael. But no, I mean, look, their D line has the players where with 4 they could beat us, and if we're talking, they're just gonna throw 4 at us, and they're gonna throw 7 in coverage. They're gonna make it muddy for Jacoby, and Jacoby's gonna be living off the dinking and dunking, and I don't know if that's gonna get the job done.
now our offensive line is bad, but the last time a team only rushed 3 or 4 on us and dropped everybody else in the coverage, they held up. That was week 1 against the Patriots.
But we had Tua.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying at that point it wouldn't be the offensive line's fault because the offensive line has played against just the 4 rushers and they did a decent job week 1.
I would argue that Max Crosby is probably a better D lineman than anybody the Pats have.
And also Liam Eichenberg isn't starting at left tackle.
Yeah. Austin Jackson is. So I to me, I just
Speaking of that, I would like to share something here with everyone.
oh shoot.
You say Austin Jackson. Read that right
Tunsil-
here.
So that's with Brian Burns. He was like 2 versus 1, and he picked neither. Oh no, this was a whole different one.
Oi!
I mean, that looks like 3 first-round picks, with one of them being Austin Jackson. Yeah, I think the it's gonna be definitely a challenge, man, because they're gonna try to go for 4 against us, and if they're getting home with just 4, it's gonna be a long game and a long flight home.
Now, if they do only bring 4, maybe at that point, I could make some moves out of that backfield. We're talking about some rush yards for the Dolphins. Royal, what do you think about Max Crosby, just the Raiders' defensive front? Will they eat? Will they not eat? Will we see a week 1 performance or a week 2 performance? That is my question.
No, they're definitely gonna. Crosby's gonna eat this line alive. Like he's gonna have his pick. Yeah, he's gonna have his pick between Austin Jackson and Jesse Davis, bro. Like that's not much in terms of stopping him. And then we can't forget that it's not just him. They got Nassib on the line too, who could also cause hell of fucking problems.
And Ngakoue is back as well.
Ngakoue is
right,
back.
Yannick Ngakoue too. Like that's 3.
And we're not even mentioning
Solomon Thomas what was he, 3rd overall pick?
3rd.
Yeah, by the 49ers. Yeah, like that's
what I'm saying. Farrell, who's not even getting any playing time. Like they could just throw bodies at the Dolphins line right now. And some of these guys who haven't been living up to their potential, they're gonna look exactly like what their draft status suggested against the Dolphins line. Like,
you know what the Dolphins need to do? The Dolphins need to do. Did you guys ever watch that movie Invincible? I think it was Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Where the Eagles brought in regular people to try out for punt returning or whatever. The Dolphins need to do that with offensive line.
Didn't they do that 2019?
Did they?
I don't know. At this point, it got that bad.
The Dolphins don't need to be experimenting with their offensive line. They need to go get an All-Pro.
Yup.
They need to go get in.
Spend the money that you've been saving and spending on
They're
nobody.
they're like I want somebody to sue the shit out of the Dolphins for ageism because at this point we could have had Trent Williams and it was just like, oh well, he's too old and blah blah blah. That was 3 years ago. The motherfucker's still balling. Could have had his ass, dog. And I don't know, man. It's like the Dolphins. You turn 30 and it's like you have the plague. Like get out. Like leave the facility, never come back. And I don't know, man.
I don't know if I get that last comment that we put up about the Dolphins having a better backup plan. Look, like in a situation like this, Jacoby Brissett is not a starting quarterback.
No, I don't. He's not talking about backup quarterback. Like ready for the offensive line to fail.
Oh, yeah. Well,
because the thing is, they tried. They went and they got Isaiah Wilson. They went and got DJ Fluker. But it's like those look more like band-aids than an actual solution.
We can never ever blame the Miami Dolphins for not trying to fix the offensive line because they've spent premium capital in terms of draft capital on the offensive line. They just haven't worked out.
I don't think draft capital is what they need to be spending. They need to be spending monetary.
Right at this point, that's what they shouldn't be spending on. But that's because it's trade.
But I feel
trade for off the line.
Like Royal, like on some real shit. Like we spent so many years throwing money at everything and never working out.
Yeah.
To where now we finally have draft picks being spent on places we need, and this shit's still not working out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I will never fault
this
front office for not trying. They did what all of us said were the best moves, right? You trade Tunsil for a ton of picks. Even as bad as many of those picks turned out to be, I still make that trade every day of the week.
Listen,
every pick didn't turn out to be bad though.
Minka for Austin might be the reason somebody gets fired, though. I will say that.
Yeah,
we have a situation right where I have a video that perfectly encapsulates the Dolphins looking for offensive line help. Michael, as the manager of this show, am I allowed to play it?
I don't know what it is. Just do it. I don't care. Go ahead.
I'm just curious. Was that Chris Greer or was that Marvin Allen? Like, who are we?
What's happening there?
Just the Dolphins in general, bro. I don't know.
Just blind.
Like, it's just
for nothing.
Oh my goodness! Listen, if this show hasn't already got off the deep end, look, we can go over more stuff on this game. We will do that on Sunday. One thing we can't talk about now, which is very exciting, Will Fuller is back. Yay! No one.
Exciting, no.
No one.
No,
I'm not. What, Will Fuller?
I'm excited. I'm excited for him to have all of 2 catches for 17 yards.
Bro, stop, Javier. They're gonna get there in 12 years. Thanks, Jeter.
I have more faith in the Dolphins winning a Super Bowl in the next freaking 50 years than the Marlins ever winning another World Series.
You want to know something?
I
don't
bet money on that.
I really don't.
I really wouldn't. The Marlins Marlins have like
the Miami Marlins are going to win a World Series, bro.
The Marlins have a pitching
I'll
rotation.
be 6 feet
out.
under before
the Marlins have a
win
legitimate pitching rotation, and if those young hitters develop and continue what they're doing now, that team is going to be much closer to contention.
He's going to get too analytical with it. I'm just going to tell you, every now and then the motherfuckers get lucky and they end up getting all the fucking good players before they ship them out. They do something. Yeah, that's
Stop the cap.
Kai, how
the
many
Marlins will win a championship. The Marlins will win the World Series before the Dolphins win the Super Bowl.
I actually do believe that.
Me,
I believe it.
I would cry. You would see little tears running.
The way time out. The way the offensive line is looking,
bro. Like it's the truth, bro. It's the truth.
I said within the next 50 years. I'm sorry, I'm throwing this off, but
Kai, okay, hold on. Okay. Kai, when were you born? What was the year you were born?
1998.
Okay, how many
Marlins won what 2003 or 2001 and 2003 or 1999, 97 and 2003.
How many Dolphins playoff wins have there been in your lifetime?
That's not fair. That's not fair.
First
that's
of
not
all,
fair.
Listen, bro, are we really about to ask this question? You trust? No. Give me. I'm not doing this right now, bro. I'm not doing this right now. No one cares about baseball.
Is it 1?
Okay.
Playoff wins?
I think it's 1, or it might be 0.
It
many
might be
World
zero.
Series do the Dolphins
Listen,
have?
Because 99 was
World Series, the
was
Dolphins have 0
Cameron,
World
though.
Series. They don't play baseball.
I said the Marlins, stupid.
I'm gonna get like Royal. You said the Dolphins. Listen to me, bro.
Well, Kendall said
This
one.
is-
I trust Kendall.
It is ridiculous that anyone believes in the Miami
I do
Marlins
think it is
and their
seriously.
organization.
You're
Inter
reading-
Miami
you're
will
reading
win
it
an
wrong.
MLS
You're reading it wrong.
championship
It's not that
before the
we're-
Marlins
it's not that we're
win a
trusting the
goddamn
Marlins.
World Series.
We have such
Book it.
distrust for the Dolphins
Exactly.
that we trust the Marlins.
You don't have
more.
distrust in the Marlins. The Marlins get a good team
No.
and then they trade everybody away immediately.
Listen, I
But
have
that's
faith.
that's
in,
the
no,
part
but
they
time out.
do.
Here's
They
the
get
thing.
to become
I have
a good
faith in the
team,
Marlins
and then they ship them out.
doing what they always
I can
do.
work
The
with that.
Marlins always
Yeah.
suck, and then once in a while they strike and they
Yeah.
hit it.
Once
and
in
they
a
hit it
while,
big.
once in a while hasn't been since what 2003. Once
No,
in a
time
while
out,
was
time out.
18
You
years
gotta
ago,
give-
dog. It's
you
like the
gotta give
Canes.
time
You
out.
guys are all crazy.
Kai,
Kyle, you
have
still
to-
believe in the Dolphins, bro, and they haven't
Yeah.
won a championship in any of our
Ever.
lifetimes.
Dude,
I don't count
believe in
1972.
the
I don't
Marlins?
think my
Hey,
mom.
how can you believe in the Marlins?
I don't even think Alfredo was alive when they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was.
How can you believe in the Marlins?
The Dolphins' last Super
It's
Bowl
like
was
it's like
1973.
it's thinking that the Marlins can win a World Series. It's like thinking that the Hurricanes will be relevant in the next 15 years.
It's really not.
Impossible.
It's really not, bro.
I
I like how you bring the Hurricanes into it just to do a little jab because
Mike,
you're wrong and all
anytime
of us
we see your
disagree with
face,
you.
we're gonna talk shit about the Hurricanes, bro. It's just is what it is.
dude,
Did they really?
Yes, they did against the Cubs.
Last
no one
year?
cares,
Yes.
bro. And no one cares.
I don't even know.
I'm
No
not
one
saying
cares, and it's
whether
not
or
going to go
people care.
anywhere.
You
I mean,
brought
I
them up.
didn't know, but
You brought them up, and I'm just saying that I have more faith in them right now.
The Marlins are second to last in the NL East. Who cares if they
know.
won the playoffs last
I don't
year?
know what that means. Is that
They're not
good or
going to make the
bad?
playoffs this year. If they it doesn't,
The
none of it
Dolphins
matters,
are-
literally
I think
The
aren't the
second-
Dolphins tied for third in their own division.
Oh shit!
after two games.
Is that second to last? Is that what you're saying?
This is what I'm saying, bro.
After
This
two
is what I'm
games,
saying. You believe in the Miami Dolphins, but you're
They've
shitting
played-
on the Miami Marlins. The Marlins have
they played
actually won a championship.
152 games.
The Marlins have actually won a championship and a playoff series in your lifetime.
Yup.
The
Put up your
Dolphins have
comment.
not given you anything.
Nope.
We live vicariously through the game.
Listen, you want to know what's the
Hurricanes.
most the Dolphins have ever given me? A fluky season in Adam Gase and Jay Ajayi's
Don't talk
cartilage.
about that shit. I
Okay.
fucking
That was not
got season
fluky,
tickets.
bro. Jay
Yes,
Ajayi
it
turned
was.
into a
I
god
put season
for
tickets
1
that
year.
That was fluky as hell. What do you mean?
Okay.
Jay Ajayi turned into a god for 1 year, and then after
Freaking had
that,
the Wildcat.
everyone
We had
knew
to-
what was gonna
we had
happen.
We had to go to Arkansas to bring back a coach to teach the Wildcat to beat the Patriots.
And then we
Okay.
milked it. And then we milked it for
Okay,
weeks, and
I
then it
went
stopped
past
working.
it because of the Dolphins. Okay,
And we got
like-
lucky. Brett Favre lost his arm.
don't even talk
Okay.
to me about fucking Brett Favre. Oh my God. Philip Merling, that was like the one good
Right.
play he
Okay. You
made.
see, this is what I'm saying. Alfredo's seen them make the Super Bowl. I don't think Alfredo saw the Super Bowl wins.
Oh my God! Can
Alfredo-
you
you're
imagine?
just trying to
Can you
date
imagine
Alfredo
seeing your
bad.
I'm not
like,
trying to date him.
back,
I'm saying,
like,
Can you
like,
imagine seeing your team in a Super Bowl though? Like, I'm
That's the
sorry.
thing-
Like,
that's the thing that
I'm
none
like,
of us
I'm
need.
I
with
saw it
nerves.
twice.
My stomach. Who?
What do you mean? Time out.
Michael,
What do you
speak for
mean you saw it
yourself.
twice?
I've seen my team.
No, you
Yeah,
haven't.
speak
Aaron
for
Rodgers-
yourself too.
Uh,
Speak for yourself too.
what's your team?
Remember, I grew up a Giants fan, bro.
Disgusting.
I've seen two.
Disgusting.
Gross. You're
Two.
you're a really
Disgusting.
despicable human being.
Mm-hmm. The worst.
I grew up a Giants fan. What do you want from me? You want to blame my father? Go,
I
go,
do.
bring
I
up
want to
I
blame
Mr.
do.
you.
tomorrow,
I
bro.
want to blame
I
you
Bring
for
him up.
making
Dial him
bad,
up.
bad choices.
Facts. You let him.
Like-
you let him poison you. You should have
How?
been a Dolphins fan since birth.
My
bro.
father
You
wasn't
should've
even
seen that.
born
should've-
here, dog. What
you
you
should have seen
mean?
Finn,
poison
TD
me?
the fan, or whatever his name is, and you should be like, "That's my guy." But instead, you looked at
It is.
Giants
good
with
question.
Yeah.
whatever. I
What
don't
year?
even know.
What year do you guys think the Dolphins will actually make the Super Bowl?
2037.
One year after I die.
2020.
Exactly 1 year.
Six.
Exactly
I'm
1 year
gonna give
after
an
my
answer
death.
like Michael, but not be
2026.
so crazy about it. The
Listen.
year after I give up being a Dolphins fan is the year they
Wait,
win.
how old are you, Fernando? 16, 17.
He could
19,
be
20,
in his
21, 20.
mid-20s.
Are you 6?
He could be in his 20s, Kyle.
Bro, that, those,
The
The
What?
Dolphins made the
those-
playoffs in 2016. What do you mean?
That shit don't
I'm
count,
so
bro.
confused.
Yes,
We
it
got
does.
ran the fuck through
We
by
did.
Pittsburgh, bro.
Bro, you
And
remember
the one
and you
before
remember
that,
They,
got
in
ran
20
through by Baltimore.
2008.
Ran through by
Hey, what?
Baltimore. That's even worse. It was a hard.
But I'm saying They made the playoffs. That's why I'm confused. Like, unless Fernando is 6.
I'm gonna be 80 years
They're gonna,
old.
they're
Like,
gonna,
"Her
they're
girl
gonna get,
Dolphins."
they're gonna be the next undefeated season in 2072.
Listen. I'm gonna be 80 years old at the Dolphins Super Bowl with Alfredo's ashes, just like, "Oh, we did it, Alfredo, just for you."
Listen,
I know who
when
that guy is.
Listen, bro, when
played
Tua
D-line as
Tagovailoa
number
Jr.
one
goes
linebacker.
into the Super Bowl and throws for 400 yards, y'all are going to be
No,
elated.
watch the next Dolphins.
Tua
great beat-
Tagovailoa Jr.
No, watch the next Dolphins great
Oh,
quarterback beat
facts.
Talia Tungavailoa.
Oh,
Out
yeah,
of
we're-
That would
Maryland.
be
we're going
that would
all
be
the way.
crazy.
That's
Look,
just
we
messy.
know what's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna be
my
either
freaking
like to try to. I veered us off path. Let me try to veer us back on path because
Yeah,
we
I
were
know.
talking. Michael brought up the Jacoby Brissett stuff, and I think I veered us off path from off. That's when the veering started. Like I think we can all say
I like
that
how
we
he goes all the way back to literally minute 12
because
to be like,
that's
"This is my
that's what I did.
minute
It is my
12,
fault.
right?
It is my
We're-
fault.
We're
It is-
55
is it-
minutes in.
Michael,
He goes, Michael's fault at minute
Michael
12.
Christian. No.
See what I'm saying?
Michael, did I just said it was my fault. I said
Aaron,
quote
be
unquote,
real. We know Tom
that I was going
Brady's
to bring us to
senior
when
will
I
still be
took us
playing.
off the rails. Okay, I said when I took us off the rails. So those were my words.
I think everybody's taking turns taking us off the rails.
That's when
Bro,
I
what
did
is
it.
this, an episode of
That's
Feeling
when I
Me? You guys are
started.
killing me.
This
Wait
is
till
true.
we're-
You see,
Wait till it's week 5 and 1 and 4. That shit's gonna be fun.
Shut up, Warren
Wait.
Cardona.
they lost to the football team. Yo,
Bro,
Aaron Rodgers available in the trade
We're
market.
talking
Tua has a
about
bad year.
bowling
Do you
at
do
1
it?
and 4, for sure.
okay. Let's close it out with this.
Bowling? Did you say
wait.
bowling?
Yeah, for sure. When we're talking about PGA or PBA, whatever.
That's
it is.
golf.
Shit,
PGA
we
is
talk
golf.
about shit. If we 1 and 4, we might as well talk golf too, motherfucker. Shit.
Bro,
All right,
if
Ryder
we end
Cup is
up
this week and go
hold
bet
up,
on
if
it.
we end
I
up
can do that
1 and
sometime.
4, I will live tweet a tennis match.
Like,
Listen,
I don't.
I will make you
We're
do
talking
it.
about the Ryder Cup on 3
I'm-
yards per carry.
listen.
Talk about it here.
If we
you're
go
up.
1 and 4, I will live tweet a tennis match on.
Jordan,
and
You
I'm
know
talking,
I hate
I'm
tennis,
talking,
bro.
I'm talking about 3 out of 5 sets. I'm not talking 2 out of 3.
No, I would live tweet the entire game.
Yeah.
Okay,
for-
you know what? We're done. We're done, guys. Listen, we can keep going. We're not gonna keep going.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Yeah, stay off the screen. All right, we're done, guys. We're done. All right, look, if you guys genuinely like episodes like this where we just completely go off, let us know. We can do it more. Trust me. We have the attention spans of kindergartners. Nope, get off my screen. Get off my screen. Take them off. Get off.
No.
Yeah.
We're all finishing the show together as a family like we are.
As a family, this is not a Fast and Furious movie. Okay, if you guys do actually like when we go off, we can do that. We have the capability. I tried bringing us together. I've started making rundowns, and I mean these guys absolutely.
so
kill me.
sorry.
I can't. I just can't. But this is also just what it's like right now being a Dolphins fan. Because if you're not absolutely taking a shit on the offensive line, what are you talking about? Because it feels like outside of the defense being good, but not good enough to do both jobs. I don't know.
There's
I don't
nothing
know.
much to say.
Look, I think the only way that the Dolphins can win on Sunday is if they have a performance like we did when we played the Rams in Tua's first game, right? Or it was a special teams touchdown, defensive touchdown, offense got 1 touchdown and did just enough. That's the only way. So I don't know what else to do, guys. I wish you all the best. I hope that this Sunday is completely different. I don't have much faith that it will be. We will be here on Sunday to do a pregame show hosted by Kai. Maybe we won't go so far off the rails, but I will make sure we do because Kai did that to me in my show. So
I'm so sorry. Wait, let me say it. Let me say sorry. I'm sorry.
But you're doing it again, right? You're doing it again.
Christian McCaffrey screwed me, and that's why I went off the rails.
I'm just
I
here for
lost
DJ
it.
Moore and Sam Darnold. So I mean,
And Alf is arguing with someone. This is the greatest. This is a great show.
this has been
a great show.
an elite show.
Mike,
tonight,
I want to
guys.
make a note that I have been good this show.
You really have.
I'm
100%.
shocked.
I'm
Listen,
so proud of you.
right
Royal.
now, Royal's my favorite member on this show, and I've never liked Royal in my entire life. I've always hoped that he would end up like Jesse Davis, right? But he's still here. He comes back week after week.
But I'm great though, cuz I'm great.
Royal-
I
Royal
can't be Jesse
is
Davis.
my
I don't
Jesse
suck.
Davis. Royal
don't
is my
suck.
Jesse Davis. All right. He lets people come in on the blind side. I get absolutely trashed. He hurts my ribs. Okay. That is what Royal is. All right. So we'll be back on Sunday to talk to you on pregame. We will be here on Tuesday and Thursday of next week. We'll have more content out for you. Don't forget, we have Extra Yard videos that come out every Monday morning on the Extra Yard channel. We linked those from the 5 Reasons Fins account. You can watch Royal on all the Heat
Halftime?
coverage
No.
if you'd like to feel better about yourself, because I know we could all really use that right now. Honestly, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Let us know in the comments if you like this kind of stuff or not. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and listen to 3 yards per carry, which just came out tonight. I'm going to pull a Royal. Kai, play the video and get me the fuck out of here.